Hazer Kate super chatted $2. Party time.
Hello, lovely people.
Hello.
Thanks for the $2 super chat. It is party time. What better party to go to if you're a nerd like me than one where we get to ask you guys trivia questions while we're waiting for the show to start. Wraithy says, playing along on the doodle flute.
Does sound like a very wraithy thing to be doing.
Yeah, well.
Hazer Kate super chatted $2. Penis. 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 Bum jelly. Alcohol.
Penis, 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 bum jelly, alcohol. Right. This is the caliber of a viewer we have, and I like it like that.
I approve.
All right, I've got a trivia question here for you. PT was a playable teaser for which cancelled video game?
Playable teaser. I just got that that's what it meant.
Have you never known that that's what PT stood for?
No, I thought it was post-traumatic or something because it was such a intense game.
Yeah, fair enough, but no, the PT literally stood for playable teaser.
Look at that. Every day is a school day.
Kaiser Kate is correct. It is Silent Hills. Not Silent Hill. It was actually called Silent Hills. I'll give a point to Kaiser. Kaiser's got a lot of points. Alright, what was the first 3D game in the Bomberman video game series?
Bomberman
first
3D.
One. Fair call, but no. And I bet I bloody don't get that Switch. Well, you got a very good chance of getting the Switch. Bomberman 64 is correct. That is correct. What was the family name of the main antagonists of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard? What was their last name? So they was the blank family. Blank isn't an answer. I'm not giving you the answer. The inbreds. The Simpsons.
The Hicks.
The Simpsons. I think he's talking to you. Hey, Grim. How are ya? Tasmania, the Cosbys. What's the question? The question is, what is the family name of the main antagonists of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard? I'm surprised someone hasn't Googled it yet. Wesker. No. Albert Wesker is a character from the Resident Evil games, but I don't actually think he's in Resident Evil 7.
He's in right at the start, isn't he?
Oh,
Doesn't he
yeah,
he takes the daughter.
No, that's
8.
That's 8.
Yep.
I think. I'm
That is
confused.
8, yeah.
Wraithy comes in with Baker. It is, in fact, the Baker family. Wraith. Well done. There's another question here. Here's an easy one. What colour hair do lemmings have?
Let's go!
Let's go. Yep.
Let's go!
Isaac Cage, the quickest on the keyboard with green. Correct. Medargo says blonde. That is not correct. Oh, here's one. If you know it, you have to start typing straight away. In online gaming, what does the acronym MOBA stand for or mean? MOBA. So if you're sitting at home on a Saturday night, spending all of your time playing on a MOBA,
yeah.
my old balls ache. Says one of the youngest in here. Actually, we found out that he's not one of the youngest. Well, I think we found out that a few weeks ago. I thought he was younger. He's younger than you. Snoogs.
Everyone's younger than me.
Multiplayer online battle arena. Nice Google, Grim. Or did you know that? That is correct. Very good. What else we got? How's everyone's last 2 weeks been? Been a fortnight? Oh, I'm running out of questions here. I love how every time I get an answer, it's automatically Google. Listen, Grim, I know you quite well, and I know that your video game knowledge from the last 15 years is very limited, and that's fair. Come on. Oh, Monago was sick. Just had a cold. Yeah, that sucks, but oh well. I'm glad it was sick. It was a past tense there, meaning you're all right now. What about me? Woe is me. I had a mouth ulcer. And it wasn't from putting things in my mouth that heterosexual men usually don't. Because all of those are clean.
Sounds like you might need some more then. You're not getting enough vitamin D.
Fuck, I had a killer ulcer in the back of my mouth right near my wisdom tooth, and it's just been a nightmare for the last 2 weeks, but it's starting to get better now, so it's alright. Does anyone know StarCraft too much? This is a random. I don't know this. I don't know this one. Voiced by Robert Clotworthy, who is the protagonist of StarCraft 2: Wings of Liberty. I feel like we've had that question before. Maybe we have. Not sure. Handsome guy. Jim Rayner is correct. Well done on knowing that answer off the top of your head. Grim job.
Trying to get his Microsoft points up with Bing.
I shall not accuse him of Googling. Alright. We've got a good show tonight. One of the best. It's definitely going to be the best show that we've ever done today.
It's the best Tuesday the 18th show. From
Absolutely.
The AGExp.
All right, well, we've got 2 minutes and well, just under 3 minutes to go, so we'll finish it up there and we'll see you when the show starts. Okay, people? Bye-bye now. My microphone's muted. That's why Snoogs is cooler. G'day everyone and welcome to episode 378 of the AGExp Show. The show where the drinks are cold. Oh, and the women are very few. Welcome everybody. G'day Snoogs.
How are you, good sir?
Very good, thanks. I forgot I muted my microphone for a second there. That was very stupid. You know what I found out the other day when I was messing around with the settings for the show and all that? I could do polls. I can do live polls. Can you see that? Did you see the poll in the chat, Snoogs?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, you better go vote quickly. Well, please don't. I think everybody knew that I put that poll up.
I think they might have.
Everyone's on Team Snoogs by the looks of them. Well, not everyone, but you are winning 67 to 33 on who is cooler.
Oh.
71 to 29%. Did you just vote? Did you?
Possibly.
Well, I'll let you know. I actually voted for you.
See, it's because you deep down you know. That's what it is.
Did you vote for me?
Yeah.
you bastard. I don't actually think it shows. I don't think they can see the answers yet. I think I can see it, but I don't think the actual...
No, you can. Well, I can.
Oh, you can? Oh, I don't know if that's because you're a like an admin or whatever.
Could be.
I'm going to end the poll now because you're fucking smashing me. That's enough. That's enough. Cream job. I voted Snoogs. All right, that's all right. As long as you like one of us and you come for one of us. Oh,
either one of us will take it.
Someone's watching the show on their mobile phone in private. G'day, everyone. I'm excited for the show tonight. It's going to be a good one. I hope it's a good one. Well,
I hope so too.
Still.
Thanks for those coming in and joining us a day later than usual.
Yeah, that's right. It's the Tuesday night special. And do you know what's so special about tonight? It's fucking Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty special to me.
It's like voting between Hitler and Trump. Oh my God. Which one's who? Oh dear. If you've seen some of the posts that Snoogs puts up in the Discord, you'd know whose is who. Or which one's which. You can see the live poll results. Okay, you can see it as it goes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's because I could have voted again on this one, but I didn't. I only voted once and I voted for Snoogs. And it was an accident. I clicked the wrong one. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Fingers slipped while he was having a wank.
All right, so everyone, you know the drill. We have merch that nobody buys, but it's there, so happy days. It's on Zazzle.com and Redbubble.com. The links are in the description down below, just in case you do want to get something a little bit snazzy with our stuff on it and support us. Also, don't forget to check out our socials, because I do put out videos on there. Sometimes they're informative, like telling you that this is on Tuesday night this week and not Monday. So stuff like that. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. Facebook's dead. I should take that off the list. Also, reminder, we've got a big giveaway. We're giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED console for this year. So you're going to earn entries throughout the year, and the big giveaway will be done towards the end of the year. So the more entries you get, the better chance you've got. But in the end of the day, you only need one to win. Let's give a shout out to our current members, and thanks to... I don't remember actually who it was. I think it was Kaiser. Was it Kaiser that gifted a whole bunch of memberships last year, last time? I'm not sure. I apologise if it's not. But we got a whole bunch of new members. So thank you very much. Medargo, The Absurd, Kenny, Kaiser Cade, Stewie's Retro Gaming, The Wraith, Azrael, Human Grub, Since, Spacies, Skrill, Radicus, and A10. Thank you all for being current members of the AGExp Show. I appreciate that. And so does
Thank you very much.
You're all bloody awesome. I didn't know the show was today. I just seen someone in the Green Room chat on Discord, so I checked YouTube. Yeah, I did put a thing out on Discord with a link saying that it was on Tuesday. I also made the title of the live stream Tuesday Night Special. And also there was a TikTok video that I put out pointing that out. I think I made two. I did one originally and one today. So yeah, follow us on, TikTok, and you just set your excuse me, notifications on YouTube as well. You'll just get a notification that pops up when we're live, so it'll remind you. Medargo says there is literally no join button to be seen on the YouTube app. That's weird.
Because you'll remember.
There should be a blue join button. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Isn't it because Medargo's already a member?
Oh, yeah, that probably is. He is, yeah. And if Medargo, you didn't join, you probably got one of the gifted memberships. That's probably why you don't have the membership join, because you have already joined, technically. Because I defo keep it up. Yeah, sweet as. I appreciate that. All right, what else we got here? I forgot to mention as well, members, anyone that is a current member will get double entries. So if I say that you such and such is worth 1 entry, members, if you win that such and such entry, you'll get double. I think that's a very simple concept that most people understand, and I think I made that more confusing than it needed to be. Members get double entries. That's it. All right, Snoogs, you got anything else to tell us about before we move on?
No. How's the last 2 weeks been, apart from your ulcer? It's been all right?
Oh, it hasn't been too bad.
Yeah.
We had an issue with the car. Car battery, brand new car. It's like 14 months old. Car battery died on it.
Oh.
But I'll give him a plug. It's a Kia, and I was really impressed with them because I didn't know this was a thing. I thought I was going to be up for like $350 for a new battery. Kia actually have 2 years warranty on their new car batteries, so they gave me a new battery for free. That's pretty good. But yeah, I reckon they massively cut corners on the cheap ass battery that they had in it, and it died in the ass real quick. But anyway, they fixed it.
Yeah,
Knew it was a bloody Kia. Hey, it's the top of the line Kia Sportage. Thank you. That car has more bells and whistles than a circus.
Well, I'm getting the same one. It's on the way.
Oh yeah, Snoogs is buying one too.
Yeah, so just waiting for a build date still.
Oh, he's saying that happened to his uncle's Kia. Yeah, I reckon they just put cheap-ass batteries in there because...
Of course they do.
Who's ever going to complain about the battery? Who's even going to check the battery? If the car starts and everything works, you're just going to drive it out the lot. But then, I don't know. Joke's on them, though, because they replaced it for free. Hopefully it's a better one. But that happened, and I'm happy, and good on them. They fixed it. They came out to us and fixed it, which is really nice.
Better.
Other than that, no, nothing, man. Playing games, watching movies, and I'm going to talk all about that on the show tonight.
Beautiful. Well,
did you try to start the Kia with a USB stick? No, that's the American ones. That doesn't work in Australia. It's a particular, what Wraithy's talking about there. There's a vulnerability on the American. It's an American Kia. We don't have that type of car here, and yeah, there was some vulnerability where they could put a USB stick in or whatever and start the car or some shit. It was really bad for them, but didn't affect us here in Australia, thankfully. Sorry, mate. Did you have anything?
No. Let's get into some games.
Let's go into games with the audience.
Already got the yawns. What's going on?
There we go. Oh, I had the yawns ages ago. Anyway, all right, first game on the agenda tonight, if you want to win some entries, is What's That Sound? I'm about to press a button that will somehow magically play a sound that will make its way all the way to all of you people listening at home. And your job is to type in the chat as fast as you can what that sound is from. And you got to beat Snoogs, but don't worry, he's not real good.
Not good at this one.
All right. This is the What's That Sound for this week. Snoogs, do you know what that is?
I know the sound.
Oh, I think this is an easy one this week. Maybe. All right, one more time just for the TikTok. If you're watching this on TikTok, make sure you follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
It almost sounds like a specific side quest in Hogwarts Legacy.
There's good reason for that. It's from Harry Potter.
No, but there's actually a side quest in Hogwarts Legacy where you play it on bells.
Oh, so you actually have to play that.
You've actually got to ring the bells in a certain in a certain order to uncover a secret area or something.
And it's that tune, is it?
It's that tune and even that sound because it's played on bells, obviously.
Yeah, right. Yeah, now that was actually lifted from the movies. The movie.
Cool.
I'm sure it's in the game as well. But Grimjob was the winner there. You get the points. All right. I shouldn't drink carbonated drinks while I'm doing the show. Because I just want to burp now. But anyway, woe is me. For whom the bell tolls, you're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
All right, the next one we're going to go into is What's That Screenshot?
What's that penis-looking thing?
What? Oh, jeez, there's the burp. All right.
What have you got for us this week?
So what you have to do is I'm going to remove. This isn't the screenshot. This is just a cover image. I'm going to remove the cover image shortly, and then it's your job to pick what the screenshot is from.
See what you've done.
Man, these things are really carbonated. What?
You've set an expectation
What?
with all of the stuff previously, and this week a nice innocent photo of an elephant eating. Still, this doesn't look all that innocent anymore. You've corrupted us.
It's look, Daddy, I'm a farmer. All right, so I'm going to remove that. Could be from a video game, could be from a movie, could be from anything. I really don't remember what it is this week. All right, so I will remove the cover image and put it in the chat. What's it from? What's that screenshot? Do you know what it is, Snoogs?
No idea.
No idea, hey?
NFI. It's probably some well-known movie that I've not seen.
Yeah, I think it's well known. We've got No Country for Old Men, The Matrix, Wolfenstein, John Wick, Grimm's got it. Good movie, Grimm. Arathi has retired to the fact that Grimm has it, apparently. Have you seen all of those movies? Oh, Wolfenstein's a game. I think there was no game of Wolfenstein, was there? It's the coin toss. It's the coin toss scene.
I haven't seen No Country or John Wick. I've seen Matrix many times.
You haven't seen John Wick?
No.
Oh man, you have 4 really good action movies to watch. They are really good. They are worth watching. All right. Oh yeah, I think everybody is just happy for the fact that Grimjob has this one. No Country for Old Men is correct. Yeah, see, where Grimm may not have all of that gaming knowledge in the back of his head, I feel like he knows every single goddamn movie that is known to man, which is pretty impressive. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen No Country for Old Men. I know the basis of it. Look, I don't even know that actually. I just know that there's a dude in there that walks around with one of those cattle captive bolts attached to a like a air cylinder, compressed air thing, and like kills people. I don't know. I really know. That's all I know about this movie.
That's
and I can't even remember.
That's
who's
an
in
interesting
it.
weapon of choice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I want his weapon of choice. Solve some problems. I don't know if you'd like it a lot because it's a slow burner, character-driven film. Not enough explosions. Yeah, well, I probably won't like it. No, not every movie that I like has to have explosions, but if it doesn't have explosions, it needs to make up for it in actual interesting plots and character building and all that.
Yeah.
Boobs do help. Anyway, well done. Group job. Of course, you get the movie ones. You'd like it. It's probably not love it. Yeah, okay. Yep, fair call. All right, let's go into the news. Okay, what's first up in the news, Snoogs?
You're kicking it off with something that I read during the last couple of weeks. Tesla spying on its customers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got actually an article up here about that. Yeah. Now, who's heard about this Tesla thing? Tesla has had some ex-employees sort of blow the lid off some shit that goes on. Now, I'm sure this happens in a lot of industries where certain employees are privileged, like have privileged information. And what's actually happened, let me just read this part. Tesla assures its millions of electric car owners that their privacy is and will always be enormously important to us. The cameras it builds into its vehicles to assist driving, it notes on its website, are designed from the ground up to protect your privacy. Can you see where this is going? But between 2019 and 2022, groups of Tesla employees privately shared via an internal messaging system, sometimes highly invasive videos and images recorded by customers' car cameras. And this was according to interviews with 9 former employees. Some of the recordings caught Tesla customers in embarrassing situations. One ex-employee described a video of a man approaching a vehicle completely naked. So also shared was crashes and road rage incidences, and one crash video in 2021 showed a Tesla driving at high speed in a residential area, hitting a child riding a bike, according to another ex-employee. The child flew in one direction, the bike in another. The video spread around a Tesla office in San Mateo, California, via private one-on-one chats like wildfire, the ex-employee said. So therein lies the biggest issue when you start putting all this kind of connectivity on these vehicles. Now,
but what you're saying is Tesla is just turning into a real life 4chan.
Well, 4chan does some good sometimes. I've heard some stories about.
Does it really?
Well, yeah. They've actually solved crimes by just analysing things and just being nosy. But what this is the problem, because the Teslas, Teslas have got cameras on them, great. They go have Sentry mode, so it records all those people that go around and key your car and all that sort of shit. Great. But the problem is, why the fuck does Tesla, the company, or anyone outside the owner have access to those cameras? What possible need would the company want to have access to a direct feed to the videos, either recording or a live feed from that? It shouldn't be necessary. Yeah. Why do they have the ability?
Why does it need to be connected? Tesla has DRM. That's just what it is.
Yeah, you don't own this car. You're borrowing it off us.
Yeah. You just paid $110,000 to borrow it.
Yeah. I think you should be able to grant them access. Say if you're like broken down and you need assistance, and for somehow that could help you. But that should be something that you can shut off, because that is a massive invasion of privacy.
Not to mention, like, if it's parked in your garage, like if it's parked in your garage, it's your house, you're indoors.
Yep.
They would have had hundreds of people walk out there in underwear, naked.
Yeah, who doesn't have their car in their garage and walk out in their undies in the middle of the night to go to the, I don't know, if you've got a fridge in the garage or something, you got to grab a drink. You just go out in your undies, or middle of the night, if it's like summer and sweltering hot, you're full nude or something. Like, some people might think, oh, that's crazy, but you're in your own home. You should be able to do that sort of shit. Why would you bother putting on pants and a t-shirt just to go somewhere near your car? That is a massive, massive problem. That there is enough to turn me off completely. Any vehicle that has a link to the cameras.
anything that links back like that.
Yeah, they should not have that control. Not on the cameras. I get it if they can track where the vehicle is. So if some cars have got the emergency buttons that you can press, and then they know where you are and they come and help you. And some cars have got the features where if you're in a car accident, you don't even need to do anything. They'll send help straight away. So I get location, but vision, even audio, man, that's bad if it's audio.
I'll tell you what, if they've got any of the Tesla drivers in Sydney, if they've got any of their footage, they've probably got me swearing at a few of them. Because if you're a Tesla driver in Sydney, you're a fuckwit.
We've just tapped into a Tesla that is in the CBD of Sydney. I think the window's down. You're off the road, you fuckwit! You fucking Tesla, wake up!
Than that.
I'm fucking parking in your spot, you prick! Get sponsored by Duracell. Anyway, yeah, that happened. So, don't buy a Tesla. I'm going to get killed now because 10 people heard me say Tesla's shit.
The amount of money they cost in Australia, you can buy a much better EV for that sort of price.
Oh yeah, and a car that will take you more than 300 kilometers and it'll only take you 5 minutes to fill up, including paying. Anyway, that was that. So I thought I'd share that one because it was interesting. Maybe that's why your Kia battery went dead. Your car saw you naked and overheated. No, Kia. While the Kia is a fancy car with a lot of bells and whistles, it does not have that ability to access a network on its own. All right, what's next, Snoogs?
Well, back to the US for the next one.
Right.
So, did you hear about a contest in the US with Xbox recently to win a lifetime subscription to Game Pass?
No.
No? Okay, so there was a competition recently, and as I said, lifetime subscription to Game Pass, which, funnily enough, is 40 years. So that to me means you can only play it, I think, you're allowed to be, 13, 14? When you sign up for Game Pass by yourself if you want to. Mm-hmm. So you're only allowed to play it until you're 53, so Radicus, your time's about up, isn't
it? Is that the lifetime subscription, 40 years?
Yeah, 40 years.
That's a joke. That's not lifetime. That's false advertising. Like, maybe
anyway,
if you die early, but...
Yeah, so someone in their 20s, you're only allowed to play it until you're in your 60s, and then you've got to stop playing games. Not allowed.
Like, I mean, it's still a pretty good deal. It's still worth a fair bit, but I wouldn't be calling that lifetime. I would say lifetime should be either until you die and non-transferable, or until the service gets switched off.
Yeah, true.
Whichever occurs first.
It was won by Redditor and Xbox fan Elvite. Elvite.
Elvite.
So yes, Elvite could be. They've actually had to turn down the prize, and they've turned it down because of the taxes that they would have to pay in their state for winning the prize. So in the US, it's a lot different, and certain states are all very different. So you have to excuse me if I get it wrong, but states have a tax on what they classify as free winnings, whether they're prizes, sweepstakes, raffles, or lottery tickets. So if you're winning something that's got as much coverage as the Xbox Game Pass prize did, then it's going to get flagged, obviously. So they've actually turned it down because they would have had to put on their taxable, like their reported taxable income, an extra $7,300 up front.
Wow,
so
what is that worth? Mm-hmm. Like, what is Game Pass worth for 40 years?
$7,300.
Oh, so they just have to pay for it?
No, so they would have. Oh,
you're not saying that's the tax they'd pay. That's what they'd have to declare
Yes,
that much
to their
in
taxable
winnings.
income.
Oh, get fucked.
Yes. So on top of what they already earn, they would have then had to put another $7,300 on it.
Yeah, I get you. Sorry,
on
I
top of their income.
misunderstood.
So then, obviously, you'd have to work out. You'd have to then go and pay extra back to the good old tax man, and probably at 40%, which is what 30. What is it? 36.5.
I don't know. It's too much.
$3,650 they would have had.
Yeah,
to,
that's bad.
would
When
have to pay
winning
extra in
something
tax.
costs you money, that's when the place you live has gone to shit.
Yep.
Like, I get winning like a massive lump sum of money. Like, if you win like $1 billion, I get the tax. But if you're winning something's just worth money but isn't money, I don't think you should have to pay tax on that.
Well, there was one thing recently where someone won the most, like this massive lottery that was going out. It was a record level lottery, and the tax bracket that it was in, it was like 60% went to the government. There was some stupid amount, so it was just
Very
the
stupid.
government won the lottery. Like, that's it. So
Has
so they've
anyone
actually turned it down.
Has anyone done any research as to what age one has to stop gaming? Well,
When your hands don't work.
Well, even then, I feel like I might just get the mouth going.
Oh yeah, you get one of those straw things.
Yeah. I'll quit gaming when I'm dead. That's my age. Whatever age, you'll get another ulcer. Kaiser K just quoted me. Get that mouth going. Yep. Pays the bills and gets the kills.
Yes. So that sucks. They've had to turn down the price for technicality thanks to the good old government.
Does suck. All right, what's next, dude?
What is next? Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I believe we've got a new trailer. Gameplay?
Yeah, I'm not it's just some gameplay here. I'm not a big fan of the name. I keep forgetting what it is and have to keep looking it up. Tears of the Kingdom. I'll eventually remember it. Legend of Zelda. Now, we've got a bit of gameplay that has been released by Nintendo. And I'm not the biggest Zelda fan. Like, I love Zelda and its lore, but I've never been able to get into their games. It's just, I don't know, it's just a weird relationship I have with them. However, this new one was looking pretty fantastic. I'll put on some gameplay from this video.
This over here and attach a third log.
But check this out. This is one of the new features that they've brought to the game, and it's, look, essentially, in a nutshell, it's you get glue, so you can glue shit together. And in this part of the video, the guy is gluing 3 logs together to make a makeshift boat or a raft, and then he'll put it in the water, and then he makes it quite clear. He's like, oh, well, but there's not really any propulsion here. And obviously this is set up for the video and it's not going to be this easy in the game, but then there's just these fans that are sitting on the bank there. Sorry, that's not glue. And puts these fans on, and it...
Raticus _ USM super chatted $5. I'm still gaming at 86.
I'm still gaming at 86. So Raticus is 86. He's younger than I thought. So, you know, I don't know if you've all seen these games that you can play on like Steam and that, where you can like make different things like what's going on in this, but this is just one of the gameplay mechanics, and it's in Legend of Zelda, which is pretty damn amazing. So what does he do? He just has to hit them, and it turns on the fans, and away it goes, and it's just sort of physics based. But then not only can you do it with the boats, there's a section earlier on which they actually show him gluing a stick,
We reach the other side and do this.
gluing a boulder to a stick to, instead of just hitting people with a stick, like hitting the enemies with a stick, you hit it with a boulder glued to the stick. Sounds silly, but it's a pretty awesome mechanic. Makes it more durable, does more damage. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is it's going to be a pretty good game. Like, not that Breath of the Wild was no good, but yeah, there was so much cool stuff.
It opens up a whole new way of playing it as well.
You can do all sorts of things.
Yeah,
You know, it's a
Kaisercade.
different mechanics.
That boat looks like something you'd use for what's that screenshot? I like it. It does. It opens up so much. Yes, Radicus, thanks for the $5 super chat, buddy. Like here, he's just glued another stick to a rake. That way he's got like massive reach on attacks. I feel like this is going to be just how it depends on how creative you can be. There's going to be some mental clips getting put up on TikTok and Reddit and shit when this game comes out. It is so amazing. And then the verticality to it as well.
You can freeze far away.
Shooting it.
If you do this,
There's this reversing wand thing that makes things that fall out of the sky basically turn into an elevator. So you can ride the debris back up to like the sky islands.
we're a lot closer to the sky.
And this is all seamless. There's no loading. So you can jump onto these islands and then you can fall down and glide down to the bottom. But all this stuff's going to take ages for before you can actually do it, because you need stamina to use the paraglider. And if you don't have enough stamina, you'll drop and you'll fall and you'll just die.
Okay. Now we're on a slightly bigger sky.
But yeah, I just thought I'd share that. This was the video that's out. You can go and check it out now on the on YouTube. Just check out what is it? Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom gameplay. So good. Kenny says, you guys are going to talk about X Defiant. Not yet. No.
There's a branch.
No, I didn't.
Right.
That's open. That's beta, isn't it? Closed beta at the moment.
Yeah, it is. There was an opportunity.
Something.
Kazakh Kyle, I think it was, did put in a code for it, but I haven't had time to look into it. I haven't played it yet, but eventually we will. That's the new Ubisoft game that has been talked about. Maybe it's competition for Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff. We'll see. It looks like Call of Duty mixed with, I guess, the Division and all things Ubisoft, really. So we'll have a look at that when we got a bit more info on it. All right. What's next?
The delay for the Suicide Squad, mate.
Yes, the Suicide Squad. Man, Googling this. Every time I Googled this for the news to get other things to double check it all, I kept getting the suicide prevention hotline pop up. It was frustrating. I feel like I'm going to get a phone call saying, "Are you okay?" No, it's just for news. I'm serious. It's just for news. Anyway, this was tweeted. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will now launch on the 2nd of the 2nd, 24. We have made the tough but necessary decision to take the time needed to work on getting the game to be the best quality experience for players. Thank you to our amazing community for the continued support, patience and understanding. There is much more to share in the months ahead, and we look forward to seeing you in the Metropolis next year. It's funny how they didn't mention anything about please don't give us death threats, because that probably might happen. It was supposed to release in May, the end of May.
Yes.
So
yeah,
next month.
It's very. What I have a theory.
What's that?
I have a theory. Another game has come out and said that it would only run at 30 frames per second to begin with on consoles.
And they copped it.
And they've been absolutely flogged. And that's
probably what was going to happen here.
Yeah, I reckon they've come out and said we've only got a quality mode. You know, that's what they were going to come out with. And they've seen the backlash and gone, you know what? We're going to go back. We're going to tweak and bring out a 60 frames version.
Yeah. If you are thinking about bringing out a AAA game these days on console that only runs at 30 frames per second, give up. Pull the pin, delay the game like this, get it fucking sorted. Because seriously, the days of 30 frames per second, even on console, is gone. It is not acceptable. It is one of the most ridiculous things. I thought it was ridiculous that the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One era still did 30 frame games.
Yep.
30 frames per second was PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, it comes back to as well, everyone focusing on the 4K version of it. Everyone wanted 4K. Everyone wanted 4K when they couldn't get 1080
but we've got upscaling now. Get your upscaling right. Get your DLSS or your FSR or FSR, I think it's called, for the other one that's not NVIDIA.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Anyway, seriously, on console, shit needs to be a minimum benchmark of 60 FPS running. If you're doing 30, get out. It is just a joke. I mean, whatever, doesn't bother me. I'm on PC, but it's still ridiculous. Grimjob says it's better than releasing a broken game. You only get one chance to make a first impression after all. Take your time and release the best product you can, no matter how long it takes. Absolutely, the delay is 100% better than releasing a broken game. The only thing is that starting to shit me with delays is that everything gets delayed, and I'm pretty tired of it. It's not the fact that a game needs to be delayed, it's just that everything gets delayed these days. How about give yourself realistic release dates? Or hold off on giving a release date until you're very certain. Because you're dead set making a joke of yourselves. And it's almost like, oh, I can't wait until we find out when this game's delayed till. Like, that's what it is. I can't wait till we get the third release date, because that one might actually be real. It's ridiculous. Because they call release dates too far ahead of time, I think. Yeah, absolutely. When you announce a game, don't give a release date. Don't even give a release window.
Skull and Bones release date.
Just say, hey, we're making this game, and we'll let you know when we're close to finished. Give us some updates. And then when you're 95% there, and you're confident that the game is tested well and is working, then give a release date. I would, if I was like the head of a game that's been developed, whatever they're called, I would be embarrassed to delay a game, especially a month out. That's and then especially a month out for 8 months away. You had 1 month to finish this game and get it out when you needed 8. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's been going on for a long time, and I don't think anyone's learning from it. Stop fucking giving release dates until you're confident that that's the one that it's going to work. Easy to say, standing back from a critic sort of point of view, but it's an easy. It's easy to pick the problem, and I know it's probably harder to actually fix it. But seriously, like, I feel like they're not even trying. 8 months? That's 8 months or something, isn't it? It's thereabouts.
Thereabouts, yeah.
It's just, that's a joke. Like, I get it. Oh, we need an extra 2 weeks. We need an extra month. Yeah, all right. Like, obviously, you've missed something. We need nearly a year because we really fucked up with our release date. We're well behind. Yeah. Stupid. Yeah. Absolutely stupid. But anyway, that's not coming out soon, so take that off your Christmas wish list because it's not coming out till next year. Yep. This game's going to be DOA, isn't it? No, maybe not. It could still be good if they fix it. It could still be good, but who knows?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get stuck in that, chasing their tail.
If it gets delayed again,
then yeah,
it's probably dead. Anyway, that's the thing. Don't get your hopes up. I think that's all I've got for the news. What else have you got, mate? Anything?
That's it. All right, last bit of news is more of a discussion, and I wanted to get your thoughts. So, Redfall is coming out. It's due to come out on the 2nd of May. Yeah. Now, Redfall is the first official AAA title for the Xbox Bethesda partnership.
Yep.
Now, in the last couple of weeks, Redfall is the other game that I was talking about that come across and said we're releasing with a fidelity mode only, so it's going to be locked at 30 frames on the Xbox Series X, which is, you know, by the numbers, the most powerful console going around at the moment. And we're going to add a performance mode later. So there's the sort of first bit of a hiccup for it. But I wanted to get your thoughts. Does Redfall have... Do you think, with all this extra pressure that's on it, being that, you know, Microsoft paid so much money for Bethesda,
Yeah, absolutely.
does it have any leeway at all? Like, it's...
Well,
can it be like some of the other Bethesda things that have turned out and been put out an absolute mess and then built upon and built upon?
I think there is a lot of pressure and a lot riding on this. And I actually prepared something for this, Snoogs. I thought, you know what? I'm going to ask ChatGPT what it thinks about what your question was. What it thinks about whether or not Bethesda and Microsoft are hanging on the edge here with this. And it came back with a very interesting and well-articulated answer. And I'll play that. I'm gonna get an AI voice to read it out, because I think that's just quite fitting. But this is what ChatGPT said.
The upcoming release of Redfall, the first AAA
It's very low.
Bethesda since being acquired by Microsoft, is highly anticipated by gamers and industry insiders alike. The success of this game will not only be important for Bethesda's reputation, but also for Microsoft's investment in the company. A good reception for Redfall could help establish Microsoft as a major player in the gaming industry and bolster their position against competitors like Sony and Nintendo. Additionally, a successful release could also lead to more resources being allocated towards future Bethesda projects, allowing the studio to create even more ambitious and innovative games. Given the level of scrutiny that comes with being a highly anticipated game from a major studio, it is crucial that Redfall delivers a quality experience to ensure the continued success of both Bethesda and Microsoft in the gaming industry.
Is that well put or what?
That's exceptionally well put. That's actually really well done.
I was actually quite tempted to just pretend that it was a piece that I wrote.
We'll just cut this out of the replay.
The question I asked was, this is what I probably should have told you this beforehand, but I write a paragraph about why it is important for the game Redfall to be good, because it is the first AAA game from Bethesda since they were purchased by Microsoft. And that's what it told us, and it makes sense. It's to ensure the continued success, and I feel like Microsoft has purchased things and squashed them and broken them down in the past, and they need to show that they're worth their $7 billion.
$7.8 billion.
Yeah, that echoes my words exactly. So brilliant. If they miss this one, they're going to get smashed, because it's been how long? How long has it been since all of these acquisitions?
Well, they've
3 or
released...
4?
Yeah, I think it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, when Redfall was first announced, it was announced for the PS5 as well.
Yeah, right.
So it's been... that's how long back it's going before the acquisition. So... It's been a long time coming, and a AAA game on the Xbox platform, you know, apart from Halo, it's been a long time coming as well.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we'll see how it goes when it releases.
But Madago actually said something in there as well while the chat GTP was going. It's on Game Pass. Everyone with Game Pass is going to try it regardless.
Yeah,
Do you think
true.
that's a good thing?
Well, look, it's a good. I think Game Pass is great for customers. It can't be good for them though.
Well, sorry, let me explain it probably a little better. You're going to have people that aren't Bethesda fans, and 2 aren't fans of the gameplay style that are going to jump in and try this because they've got Game Pass and it's the new AAA, the new big shiny thing.
Yeah.
So they've already starting from a negative point. That could hurt.
Yeah. You know what, though?
That could hurt it a little bit more than it's, perceived to be.
I'm curious to see what other people think of this, but I have always been more engaged with things that I have paid for than things that I have been given for free. And yes. I mean that with anything. So whether it be a video game that I got for free or a video game that I purchased, I'll often spend more time on the one I purchased. And it's that perceived value that you want to get for your money. Where something is given to you, you're like, didn't pay for it.
Yeah, you kind of play through it for a little while and then it wanes.
And you take it for granted. Because I know for sure I absolutely take Game Pass for granted. Because there's a lot of games on there that I'm like, oh, that's free, I'll play it. And then I sort of don't because I haven't paid for it. Well, I kind of have, but I haven't forked out $50 or $60 or $100 for it. I'm like, I'll try it later. And sometimes I never get around to playing it. And I feel that cheapens the experience of having something new and shiny when you haven't worked hard for it and shelled out your own money. So I feel like that sort of thing has an effect on games that are on Game Pass, but ultimately we win. We can't lose. It's $15 if you just want to, or even $10 if you just want to try the game and you don't want to buy it. Pay $10. Get Pay Pass for a month. If you love it and you don't want Pay Pass, cancel Pay Pass and buy the game.
Game Pass.
Cost you an extra $10 to be sure.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Not Pay Pass. Game Pass.
Am I saying Pay Pass?
You are.
Oh, okay. Just thinking about the scams that I got running. I got PayPal stuff going over here and all that. No, fuck, I don't know why I said Pay Pass. I was saying Pay.
Luke, the Nigerian prince.
All right. Yeah, interesting one, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it's a winner. I hope it's an absolute smasher.
I know that I'm more in the PlayStation camp, and I don't. I'm against the Activision acquisition. I'm, Game Pass for me is kind of hit and miss. It's kind of whatever. But I have always had a soft spot for Bethesda, and you don't like seeing anyone fail. So I hope, I really do hope that this takes off in some sort of aspect, because if we're going to get anything good out of Star Citizen, because Star Citizen to me at the moment looks horrid.
Wait, no, not Star Citizen.
Sorry, yeah. What's it called?
Something.
It's not
anyway,
that space one. The space one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I really want to try that
Starlink?
And get into that.
No,
that doesn't sound right. But I love their Skyrim type stuff, their Fallout type stuff. So, if I can have a game that's going to be set in space that's going to do that, I want it polished and I want it next gen and I want it, to look absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully Redfall starts. Starfield. Thanks, Absurd.
Thank you, the Absurd. I was waiting for somebody to come up because I've got all my screens taken. I don't have any real estate to Google, and I was waiting for somebody to help me out. So, Absurd, you get a bonus entry.
Thank you. So I really hope it does. I hope it does well. I can't see it doing well because everything I've seen and everything I've read so far is not overly positive.
Starfield or Redfall?
Redfall.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll give it a try.
We'll give it a try and have a crack. So, see how we go.
I didn't deserve
that.
All right, fuck you. You don't get the point.
Thank you very much. See, look, he'll come back. It's all right. That's it for the news, buddy.
All right, that's it for news.
We're all
right,
done.
let's go into some more games with the audience.
Yes.
All right, first one
Versus.
is Versus. So
Ooh, what are we playing this week? What have we got
this
to go
week, Snoogs and I went head to head in a best of 3, I think it was, racing each other in Forza Horizon 5. So, put your choice, put it in the chat, who you think is going to win. And I'll go back and that'll get your entries if you're correct on who. Everyone will get entries if they are correct on who wins the overall. Let's do a poll.
The racing game. What can we do with a racing game?
Wins this week? Snoogs, Lucas. There we go. So obviously put your entries in the chat, but also click on the poll. The poll has no bearing
click on the votes.
On the actual
he likes his
outcome.
new toy.
But yeah, I've got to use it. I found it. It was
Gotta
a
use
thing. So who do you think is going to win this
Kenny,
time?
yes. Get rid of the old stuff. Stop making them for both.
Stop making
We're
what?
3. Talking about next-gen bullshit, is it time to fuck off the PS4 and old Xbox? It's been long enough. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, for new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. For
I think
anything
they
new,
should still be
get rid of the old
supported.
stuff.
But yeah, new games, nah.
Yeah.
All PS5, Series X, and PC.
Yep.
All right. So what are we getting in here? The Wraith says deserves 2 as a member. I think he's talking about the Absurd. Yeah, he does get 2. Well, they get 2. I don't actually know what the gender is there. It's not very obvious by that name. Talking about next. Oh, yep, read that. So
Just
A10 thinks Snoogs is going to win. Kaiser Cade is going to going risky and going to say it's a tie.
Yep. Grim's gone with Luke.
Then we got Medargo,
Medargo.
Snoogs, Radicus, Snoogs. Who went me?
Grimjob.
Ah, right. We got 71% saying Snoogs, 29% saying Lucas. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Alright. Give it another couple of seconds, and then we'll see who the winner is. Everyone Snoogs. Snoogs. It's because you've won
Who's the
everything.
racing game?
I actually made a log. Not a log. I made a note of where we're at. Where is it? Here it is. So I won FIFA. You won the tennis. You won the cricket. You won Fortnite. I won Call of Duty. So it's 2-3. I'm not that far behind. I thought you were smashing me.
We're neck and neck, mate.
Anyway, all right. I assume that's everyone's put in their suggestions. No more bets. Time for verses. Enjoy the show. All right. So it is another week of verses with Lucas and Snoogs, and today we're doing Forza Horizon 5, and it's been a challenge. Don't even know if this is the right kind of race. The challenge already was setting up a race.
Trying to
between
get to
Snoogs
this
and I.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's done right. But let's see. All right. You get to start ahead of me. Why are we ghosts? Yeah, that's not fair. You already had a head start by about a car length. Did you just miss that?
I don't know, but I went flying off into the distance.
Oh, I've spun out as well. Did you have to go back?
I did. Yeah, it's still rewinding me. Probably brace being here on slicks might not be a good idea.
I think you've thrown this one, buddy.
I think I have.
We'll do best of 3 again, though.
It's going so well out front, dude.
I mean, I'll take the win if I win, but I don't exactly want to win just because you messed up. Are you, like, even on the map? Or have I left you
I can see your dot. Not,
Oh,
hold on, that didn't sound right.
That sounds disgusting. I'll put pants on then, shall I? Okay, if I lose this, I'll be a disgrace. How's my dot? Can you still see my dot?
I'm closing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get... I don't think I'm going to get you in a lap, but I'm getting closer.
I better push a bit harder. Keep you away from my dot.
Oh, nothing can keep me away from your dot.
Oh, that's a bit disgusting. Oh, I got an achievement!
That's clean dot racing.
Why is it playing classical music? I feel like I'm loitering in an area where people don't want us.
Next it'll be Barry Manilow.
Boom! That there is race 1 win. To me!
Race 1 to you.
Are you still going?
I'm still going. Wow. That
That's
was
a
horrendous.
DNF. Alright.
DNF. Best of 5, was it? I believe.
3. Okay, it's time for race number 2 of 3. See if Snoogs, you can keep yourself in the
Have
running for a
some
win
sort of level of redeem.
for the last
Just
race.
try and send it at the first corner. Thinking,
You're-
oh yeah, it'll grip. It'll grip.
I
It'll grip. It'll
would've-
grip.
I would have said you were the favourite to win this round. I don't have won yet. Let's see.
Ugh. That's alright,
You're
this one's got
historically-
walls, so I can just bounce my way around.
You're historically better than me at racing games. Oh, he took that corner better than I did. Oh, look, there's a bit of air. Why does it make us invisible? That's annoying. I want a bit of argy-bargy.
Oh,
Rubbing
nice
his
and
racing,
close through
is that
those
what they say?
corners. Doesn't feel right without the odd tap.
Oh,
I think
oh,
that was
getting a
one.
little bit of getting a little bit of tapping going. Look at that. Oh shit! No.
Come on, grip. There we go.
Oh, this is actually intense. Oh shit!
Taste you.
Oh, did I miss that? Oh, I must have tapped it. Oh, I must have just made it.
Just through.
Oh.
Oh no! No!
Rubbing is racing. Oh, no, he's back.
Did the old over under.
Bitch.
Stop using me as a goddamn brake.
Oh, stop braking. Get out of the way! Don't you spin me out. Oh.
Come on, I had to fucking run then.
Oh. I'm pushing it way too hard. You're gonna get me now.
Nah, I have absolutely muffed something.
Oh, you muffed it!
Oh.
Oh, I did it! That was so hard!
Oh.
Epic! That's another win to me.
It is.
I'm coming back, Snoogs. I'm coming back. I'm gonna get ya. Look at that winner. Luke won. Look at us. We're both chicks with missing legs. Is
Yeah.
that weird?
I'm not sure what it says about us, but all right.
Yeah, I think we're a bit weird. We're just
all right.
dirty old men, I don't know, with fetishes. What a win! Ah, 130 grand. Lovely. All right, well, I'll take the crown for this this episode of Versus, and back to you at the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you. I will take another round of applause. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
To the majority that
terrible
voted for
showing.
Snoogs.
Sorry, I've let you all down.
How about that? 100% thought you were going to kick my ass. But that second race though, that was on, man. That was like, my heart was pumping when I was playing it. It was
yeah.
even pumping then watching it. It was,
Yeah, we knew the outcome.
yeah.
I was sitting here going, fucking get him.
So to everyone that did vote for me as the winner, you all get entries, and we'll sort them out later. But anyway, congratulations to all of you that picked the winner.
Oh.
Good on you, Snoogs. That was a good battle. But we've got some really, really good ones coming too in the next few shows. What ones have we done so far? We've golf with friends. Not 100% sure that we were gonna be friends after that one. But that's coming. I don't know when.
Yeah, that is coming. That's a game. That's the game. Definitely. I love the fact that the guys in the chat started just taking quotes.
Yeah.
It was...
Right on my dot. Grimjob says, I think I was the only one who believed in you, Luke. Well, thank you very much, Grim. I appreciate it.
Dot clencher for sure.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah. All right, sweet as. I hope the end of the year gets a montage of these. Oh, that could be tricky. But anyway, all right, congratulations to me. Woo! That's not the button I wanted.
Not the right one?
No, this one. Hey, there we go.
There we go.
A trophy for an Xbox game where I did get an achievement. All right, so next up, the game with the audience is the Blackboard. All right, let's turn the Blackboard on.
What have we got today?
All right.
3 different.
Yep, we've got 3 different thingy bobs that I'm going to draw, and it's your job playing at home to guess what I'm drawing. Could be a video game cover, could be a movie cover, could be an album cover, could be a logo, could be Snoogs' dot, Lucas's dot. All right, so I'm going to start drawing the first one and see if you can work out what it is. All right. So if I go like this. All right.
Then biscuit, chocolate, starfish, and a hot dog flavoured water.
All right, that's the first thing. First part's done. What could that be?
What could it be?
Pumping iron.
18's on the same wavelength that I am.
Oz post. Yep.
Oh, it is. Oh, good stuff.
It is Oz post. Yes.
Wow. Brilliant.
A10 gets that one, and we'll roll the dice for you, buddy. 7. 14. Double that
Very nice.
for A10, because he's a member. All right. I could probably leave it over there. All right, next one. So quick, yeah, it was really quick. I was pretty impressed with that. All right, next one. I picked up the pen.
It's because your skills are
Doesn't
coming
work with a
along.
pen.
Mate.
I need the mouse. I draw this with a mouse, and I can't draw normally. All right, so let's start this one. That. Ooh. Oh, that's a little bit shit, but it's kind of got it there.
A little bit shit. Yeah.
Right. Draw this down here.
Drunk Pac-Man. I like that.
Oh. That's almost it. I suppose I can draw a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. Oh, what do we got? We've got answers up here.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish. But,
Ballerina, Drunk Pac-Man, Adidas. Nope. Street Fighter 6. Nope. It's definitely not Nike or Nike. Canon Films, E3. Kaiser Kate says Drive Club. It is Drive Club! Yeah! Good job. Well done. Well, hang on, I better write it down. That was Kaiser Cade. And we'll roll the dice. Kaiser, you get... What's Drive Club? It's a video game.
it is a video game.
6. Good roll. Good roll. Yeah, it's a PlayStation 4 exclusive.
I think it was, PlayStation 4 exclusive, one of the first ones to have
VR?
virtual reality.
PlayStation VR, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was Drive Club. The first rule of Drive Club. Oh, shit. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about it.
Jeez.
All right, next one.
Cracking knuckles.
All right. Let's see how well I draw this one. This is going to be hard. Oh, that is an awesome freehand circle. Now I've got to draw another one. Ooh, nice. Mr. Whippy. No. Oh, shit. I've got to draw another one. I'm drawing my dot.
There you go.
Oh, looks like it's seen better days.
Yeah, if you cut through it, it'll tell you how old you are.
Ubisoft! No.
Pfizer with skate.
Skate.
It could be a
Nope.
Krispy Kreme. Has Wraithy been there before?
What? That's it. I did it.
You did it.
I'm finished. Wraithy says Chrome. 18 says Google.
Google.
Wraithy says Google Chrome. That's a bumhole from your porn, says Kenny. And Grimjob says Chrome. Madago says Starfish. I'm pretty sure it was Wraithy who was the first one to say Chrome. That's correct.
It was.
There's the Chrome logo. All done. Wraith times how many? 1. 1. Really?
1.
Really?
Wow.
Has anyone else rolled a 1 tonight?
No, they've all been quite generous to everyone else.
All right, we're gonna do another poll.
I like how we've gone from the Exorcist cover last week to simple logos tonight.
All right, we're gonna do another poll. Start a poll.
Look at you with your new toy. Love it.
Ask the community. There we go. The poll is live. What do you reckon? Reroll for Wraith? Get your votes in. I feel bad. 1.
He does like playing with his pole. It's a new toy. If he keeps putting it up like
look
that,
at
maybe
that.
he'll go blind.
80 straight to 83. Who's the miserable bastard that said no? It was probably Wraithy. He probably pressed the wrong button. 71% say yes. Yeah, Wraithy's in there. Who said no? All right, that'll do me. I think the people have spoken. That's a re-roll for Wraithy. 6.
That's
There you
better.
go. That's a better roll. Very good. Couldn't have 100. I knew it would be a yes. So it was A10. A10 voted no. Remember that. They said this little thing up the top like the Telltale games. Wraithy will remember that. All right.
Jesus.
That is it for this part. I'm going to go back to my page. Where is it? I'm lost. I'm lost. Here it is. What's next? It was Blackboard. Oh, we're going to what we're doing.
Yep.
What have we been doing, Snoogs? Who's going first?
You can go first because we've both done this.
Have we?
Super Mario movie.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. I was about to go
Oh,
into
yeah.
the other stories about the things in my second
Well, I wasn't-
last drawer.
I was alone all weekend, so
We went, different times, but we've both seen the Super Mario Brothers movie. So, the Super Mario Brothers movie. I concur with the internet in saying we don't need critics anymore. They're out of touch. They're fucking idiots because they all said the movie was shit. It was a mess. It had no backbone. There was no story. It was confusing. The voices were shit. That's all these sort of critiques that I've seen. I watched the movie and was in absolute heaven, and I thought it was fucking brilliant. And it's up there with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie with just absolute brilliance. It was great.
yeah. Well, it's the number one video game crossover movie in regards to sort of dollars through the door. So
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's
Yeah.
got a massive following, so it was probably always going to do well. But that well, I thought it was great. And 100% though, I want to know if you agree with me. Bowser stole the show.
Oh, 100%.
Bowser
Jack
was
Black was the
best choice.
He won it. He won the entire show. Like it just kept getting better anytime he was on screen.
Peaches, peaches, peaches. Where's it? The Peaches song, Peaches. Oh my god! I wish we could show some clips, but obviously YouTube doesn't like it when we do that. But man, it was just so much fun. Like, you ignore the fact that it's, you know, the visual stuff is all nice. It's all what you would expect from any movie these days. But just how fun it was. The little stuff that goes on in the background, the cool characters. There was even a section in there that was like Mario Kart. They were on the Rainbow Road. There was Donkey Kong was in there. Donkey Kong as well. Seth Rogen was the best choice for Donkey Kong. Because he's just a big dumb dude, and obviously Seth Rogen is just like known as a bit of a stoner, and he just portrayed Donkey Kong perfect, and it was just so good. Oh, so good. What else? It was just so fun. Even that Keys guy, what's his name? Keegan Michael Keys or whatever. He did quite well as Toad. But yeah, seriously, you got to watch it. You got to make sure you stick around after the credits. That is a must.
Twice.
Yeah, there's 2 end credit scenes, so don't think you've seen it when you see the first one. You've got to wait again, and then there's more. I actually walked out of the cinema after the first one. I didn't know. I have then since found out about the second one. Bit spewing, but I'll watch it again when it comes out.
I went to see it with my brother, Thorncliffe, and his wife and little ones, and took my little ones with us. And both of us are telling people as sort of the credits start rolling, people get up, start walking out. There's more. I've already seen it. Hey, we just Googled it before we come in here. So, it was. Look, it's one of those things when you've got to be young at heart, I think, really to enjoy it as well. Like you see,
absolutely.
a lot of these negative reviews that come out are from people that, you know, I read some of those negative reviews beforehand. And you know, I'd go in and sort of go, okay, let's get a feel of who this person is, and I'd go and read some of their other stuff that they've written as well, and they absolutely tore Mario to pieces, but some miserable biopic that, you know, wins Academy Awards and whatnot for, you know, the way the characters are dressed, they absolutely love and they talk about. So it's kind of one of those things that the critics that made the most noise against it were just miserable.
Well, that's the thing. I saw a video on it on YouTube, and they really did question, why do we still need these professional critics when, you know, social media, YouTube is so readily available to get, I think, more qualified people to do the reviews of these things. I would take the review of a reputable YouTuber over some weirdo that I've never heard before. He probably writes stuff for newspapers still. But anyway, if you're
there's a changing of the guard there as well, because, you know, and it comes down to, you've got, you know, you and I look at people on YouTube and talk and you know, specific pages and whatnot that are for our demographic, whereas you've got people that are of a different demographic that'll read something like The Guardian. The sort of reviews that the people that write for The Guardian do are absolutely horrendous and completely miss the point of 90% of the stuff that they write for.
Well, I just hope,
you know, they're a different demographic as well. But I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending them. People need to lighten up and realise that it's an entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to go and have fun and have a laugh. Not everything needs to be a dramatic masterpiece that we have to be crying by the end of. But yeah, there's different demographics for different people, but there's still that old, you know, people that are just miserable, I think.
Yeah, just find someone on YouTube that you feel like you can trust their word, like us. You know,
like the
if
AGExp.
Yeah.
We get out pretty well.
We tell you how it is. Now, look, yeah, it's not like a piece of literature. It's a fun movie. Fun movie. That's the emphasis on it. So it's not the actual story. It's not going to blow your mind away like, oh my God, this is the most greatest piece of work. But that's not what that would ever...
Very simplistic.
That's not what that movie should have been. It should have been what it is. And it's going to be successful. It's really good.
My kids were down one end of the seats. We went to one of the local cinemas, so it was only a small cinema, not very packed. My kids were with their cousin down one end. I had my nephew sat next to me up the other end, and he is, he's going to 6, 7. He's little. Anyway,
he's young. Yeah,
he's young, and to have him sit there and, you know, sit up, this is so exciting. And, you know, I probably spent more time watching his reactions than the movie itself, but that's what it's for. It's for the kids to go and enjoy it, and he loved it. We all did. It was good fun.
Now, Grimjob has just put something in the chat, and I'm going to offer him some advice. He says Harrison, that's his son, saw it today at vacation care, and I'm spewing I didn't get to go watch it with him. So he's disappointed that he didn't get to watch such an iconic film with his son. Mm-hmm. Trust me, take him again. Go with him 100%. And see it. He will be so excited. No, but he will be so excited because he knows something you don't know. He knows the movie that you haven't seen. So he'll feel like Dad has no idea here, and I know what's going on. And he'll be excited, so excited that he'll probably be like, oh, this bit's great, Dad. And I know his little boy, and I know that I reckon he would get a kick out of you going to the movies with him to see something you haven't seen before, but he has. Because usually as kids, like the parents are showing them cartoons and stuff on TV that they've either seen before them or are watching it at the same time. Be very rare to be the other way around. I reckon he'll love it. I reckon you should go. Take him, see it again, and he'll be excited, I reckon.
I just hope he's not like my shithead children with Sonic. So when Sonic 1 first came out, they saw it before me. A similar sort of thing. They went and saw it with, I can't remember.
They come home and go, Sonic died, Dad.
No, well, they told me what happened in the after credit scene. Just, oh yeah, so guess who turns up? And boom. That was, thanks.
Thanks, arsehole children. All right, so yeah, that's two glowing reports on the Mario movie.
Straight
if it's something that doesn't, somebody said in there that they weren't interested. Yeah, don't bother. But if you're like half interested, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, a bit of fun. Switch it off.
All right, what's next?
Next, so one of the games, obviously, I'll just check in. I went and got the Lightfall DLC for Destiny 2.
Oh, yes.
And
I forgot I played that with you.
You did. We had a crack at a few different things, which was quite fun. I've now finished the Lightfall.
I've got to interrupt you, sorry. Playing Destiny with you felt very intimate. I felt like I was sharing something with you.
Sharing.
A particular moment. It felt like we connected. I had a really good time playing it with you. It was good.
It was just nice not to have you taking the piss out of me for playing it for a change.
Nah, it's good. It's a good game.
Yeah. The Lightfall DLC is it's the whole story is so middling. It's just meh. It doesn't really wrap anything up. It doesn't leave like it's. I know it's the middle. It's the middle story in a trilogy, but you know, we had the Witch Queen, which was an absolute epic story, and then this one comes along, and obviously, you know, temper your expectations. But after having this epic story for the Witch Queen, you think it's going to grow on that, and then you get this whole middling thing. But the new powers that you get, the Strand, that's got some epic builds in it, which I'm starting to build on. So good fun stuff.
Yeah, nice.
But I'll leave it
Very
there.
good. Right.
Another movie you've been watching, mate.
Yeah, I've watched some movies this week. Now, recommended by Grimjob or actually, it was also Grimjob and Starlance in the Discord. They were absolutely gobsmacked that I had never seen The Transporter. Have you seen The Transporter?
Many times.
Jason Statham?
Jason Statham.
They were gobsmacked, and they were like, because we were talking about Cranked.
I'm surprised that's one you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Or hadn't.
Well, we were talking about Cranked because we're playing Cranked in Call of Duty, and then it was like Cranked, the mode is similar to movie Cranked with Jason Statham. We're talking about that, and I'm like, I haven't seen Cranked. And then I said I haven't seen many Jason Statham movies, and I said, well, have you seen The Transporter? And I said no, and yeah, they blew their mind. So I went away and I found that it was on Disney Plus, I think. It was on something. Anyway, I watched it. Really? Like, it was a good movie. It was okay. But why was that?
Back then.
Why? I imagine it probably was, but I don't understand why that was so, like, raved about. Like, yeah, it was good, but I don't know. It was just an action movie. There was plenty of explosions, which was fine. But
Boom is good, yeah.
Yeah, the driving was really cool in it. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
It came into 2002. I know. That's probably the ip, but there's the sort of things you've got to take into consideration.
19-year-old Lucas would have blown his mind.
I liked the movie. I'm glad I watched it. But I didn't think it was worthy of, like, oh my God, you've got to watch that movie. I still I haven't watched Crank yet. But the concept of Crank, that to me sounds better. I reckon that'll be a better movie than Transporter. But they were telling me that Transporter was better than Crank. So that's why I watched Transporter, or The Transporter. But I'm going to watch Crank.
I prefer Transporter to Crank.
Oh, okay.
But have you seen his meme
Concept
machine?
is better than its execution. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, have you seen him in Meme Machine? That's more a Vinnie Jones movie, but...
No, I haven't seen that either. Crank is more comedic. I don't mind that. I still want to watch it. Just for the concept, I want to see it. You know, I don't know. I always feel like Jason Statham movies should be more like... what's that?
Lock?
Hank movie? That first person... That movie that is all in first person. It was like Angry Hank or something, or Henry or something. Hardcore Henry. That's what it is. Yeah, that one. I always feel like he's more in whenever I think of Jason Statham movies, for some reason I think of that movie, which he's not even in. But anyway, for some reason, that I have that kind of juxtaposition, if you will. But I love that Hardcore Henry movie.
Yeah.
Crank, but like Hardcore Henry. Hardcore Henry. Yeah, right. All right. What else is there?
Another game for me. So, Fist. So, do you remember that?
Fist.
Good old game? Fist.
Oh, yeah, the platformer.
Yes.
Yeah, it stands for something. It's like...
I'm
you know what it stands
bringing it
for?
up because I had it in my head. I had it in my head. Forged in Shadow something.
Yeah.
Something like that anyway.
I don't know.
Forged in Shadow Torch.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a rabbit. It's a platformer. You play as a rabbit. and
With a big fist.
you've got it's a part of a mechanical suit. So you used to have the full mechanical suit, and now all that you've got left is a fist. But then you get other attachments for it later on. I'm not good at platformers. I'm absolutely terrible, as I'm pretty sure everyone.
Yeah, but this is a platformer that isn't really focused on platforming.
Yeah. It's more focused on the
Combat.
the actiony combat. Yeah. It's not bad. I got it. It was one of the free games on Epic many moons ago. It'll probably come up again. I think it's been up 2 or 3 times now. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a crack just because I installed it. It was another one of those things that, like you said before with Game Pass.
Because it's free.
Free game.
You take it for granted.
And yeah, you install it going, yeah, I'll give it a crack, and then just never play it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I started having a crack of it, and it's not bad. I don't like the fetch questy side of it, where you've got to go all the way to one end of the end of the level, then all the way back to the other.
Bring this up so people know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. If you've got it, have a go. It's not bad at all.
That was a dodgy search just then.
Fist.
Fist gameplay is what I typed in. Like, what am I going to get?
What
So
is it?
this little bunny rabbit dude. Oh, fuck, that's loud. Yeah. Let me turn that down a bit. And yeah, so left to right sort of platforming.
Something to buy your silence.
Yeah,
Let's get to some
it's only
gameplay.
it's only a 2D platform, but obviously a 3D world.
2.5D, they call that, buddy.
Isn't 2.5D when you can actually go into the background?
No.
Okay. I thought it was. There you go. Every day's a school day.
Yeah. But
There you go.
yeah, it's a cool game. I fell into the same trap as you. When it came, I wanted to play it, but never bought it, and then it came out for free, and then I never.
Yeah.
I tried it. I did try it, but I haven't played a lot of it though. Hey, it's the Star Wars. Good morning, mate. What time is it where you are?
Good morning.
Must be super early.
Be around
Get the
6,
Weet-Bix
wouldn't it?
out. Oh, do they have Weet-Bix?
6, 7:30, 7.
They'd have some version of Weet-Bix, surely.
Surely.
Alrighty. Well, I played another game.
Yes,
Well, I played
I had a
game.
crack of that as well.
Of Everspace. Everspace 2. Oh, it's 7 a.m. in the states where the Star Wars is. Well, good morning, mate.
Won't get too loud until we know you've had your coffee.
Oh, get that coffee into you, buddy. Everspace 2. Now, I played this probably 2 years ago and made a video on it in its early stages of development. It was out in beta, early access or whatever. And it's finally been released now in its full-fledged, full-fat version. And I gave it a go to see how it sort of progressed. It's progressed a lot. When I originally played it a couple of years ago, all of the voice acting was just AI text-to-speech because I hadn't done the recording yet. Now it's all voice acted, and it's actually a really competent game. Let's have a look.
The
at
voice
some
acting's
gameplay
actually
of it.
really good too.
Well, yeah, the voice acting's great. The story's good. It gives me Voltron vibes. Now, don't get me wrong. There's no robots that connect. Just the.
I'm like, when's this coming in?
Yeah, no.
I haven't played that much yet.
Not that kind of thing. More the Voltron in the way that they speak to each other when they're in their respective ships. I don't know. I just get that vibe from it. It kind of has that feel. It's like space dogfights. It's basically a space-themed RPG. You know, you collect loot from the enemies that you shoot down. You take them back to a home base, and you can do upgrades to your ship and progress the story and things like that. Now, I haven't played a ton of it, so I don't know how the story goes because it is a massive game. It's very fleshed out. But it's really cool fun, you know. You can fly around and have all these fights, as you can see here. The visuals are amazing.
Oh, it's absolutely
And-
gorgeous to look at.
Yeah, the mechanics are great. It feels smooth, plays well. I think it's if you like this, if this looks good to you right now, you'll love it. It's great. Everspace 1 will hurt your ovaries. I assume maybe it's hard. This one, I set it to easy because I know I'm not really great at these games. And that meant I enjoyed it because it wasn't stupidly hard. So there's plenty of difficulty settings. But yeah, man, it looks great, and I enjoyed playing it from what I did play, and I do want to get some more into it. It's a roguelike. Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, that's not what this one's like. Interesting. But yeah, that was one of the things that I played. Everspace 2.
I got a bit touchy with the controls. Some of that
Touchy?
was... Yeah, it's just the control scheme, because there's so much that can be done with the actual spaceship itself in regards to the movement. It's things seem to double up, like doing a barrel roll with a controller. I haven't gone into change settings or whatnot, but you had to
Click the stick
when I
in.
did the intro. You got to click the stick in, hold it while it's clicked in, and then move it slightly left or right to try and make it do a barrel roll.
You're right, that sucked. I changed for that game, because I've got a SCUF controller, I made the back button the click to make it a lot easier. Because, you're right,
so you
that wasn't optimal. Yeah, you'd want to change some of the settings maybe, but yeah.
Yeah, and the boost, you hold in the right button, the right stick to give it a short boost.
Yeah, I changed
there was
that
just
as well.
a couple of little controller things that were a bit frustrating, but again, you can go in and remap everything. But look, it looks gorgeous. It plays. The story so far is a bit fun. I, like you, will be hopefully having a bit more of a crack with it.
Nice. All right. Snoogs, I wanted to ask you a question, but I didn't tell you I was going to ask you the question on the show. I wanted to ask you in the Discord, but then I thought, fuck it, I'll put you on the spot and ask you on the show.
42.
I'd say I don't know if you're under what do you call it? What do you call those things?
NDA?
NDA. I don't know if you're under an NDA, but I thought it'd be funny to see you squirm if you were. Because I don't know when this movie comes out. But how was Evil Dead Rise? Is it are you still under NDA?
No, not
Or are you
really,
allowed to talk about it on this channel?
Yeah. I can talk about it. I don't think the guys over at Nova will be too worried. My full written review will go up.
Well, we can
probably
direct everyone
tomorrow.
to your review.
Yeah, so my review will go up on Nova Stream tomorrow, which is where I do a whole lot of movies and TV shows.
Don't accidentally write Nova Employment if you're going into Google, though, because that's a completely different thing.
Different area. Look, I can't complain about the movie itself. The acting for a horror, when you come to a horror movie, you sort of think the acting on a lot of things is a bit subpar, especially a gore-filled horror movie. But that was good. The setting was tense. Everything was there for a horror movie. But it's all been done before. Like there were specific scenes that were, there were parts that were an obvious throwback to the original Evil Deads, which had Bruce Campbell, and you could definitely feel the input that Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi had as producers.
Yeah,
but there were, you had those throwbacks to the originals that people like me, who were at that sort of age and have watched them stupid amount of times, get. But then there were other things that were, I've seen that exact scene in another horror movie.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen, I've
that
seen
kind of
that
stuff.
style of thing. Like it's for the movie itself, it does pick up a bit more of the core of what Sam Raimi did in the originals, but it's missing that something. I can't even
The
quite put a
secret
finger on it.
sauce.
Yeah.
Now all I can picture for is if the lawyers are coming after Snoogs is the first person shot of the Deadites gun. Going. Deadites going to. Oh, going. I think his keyboard battery died or something. In the chat there.
No, the movie's out Thursday.
Okay.
I got to watch it with the best thing about the movie myself and the time that I got to see it is Dylan Mulvaney, who plays the older brother in the movie, was actually at the screening that we saw.
Oh,
and
really?
We got to yeah. So got up, had a bit of a chat, talked about some of the movie processes and whatnot, and then there were a whole group of people with them, and I've got a particular seat that I like to sit in at this cinema when I go to the previews. I always end up in the same spot, and those spots were being used for talent. They had signs on them saying that it was for talent, and so I sat in the seat behind them, and watching these people squirm and scream and hide, that was the best thing. And watching other people in the cinema just scream and then laugh, and yeah, it's definitely an Evil Dead movie, but it's more like Evil Dead 2012. I think the last one was 2012, 2015, something around that age, which I didn't like. But the secret sauce in the originals was Bruce Campbell. Yes, it was. Bruce's charisma is missing big time. It just is. But
2013, very close on that. All right, well let's get a move on. I think you've got that's everything for you.
That is, mate. Yeah.
All right, let's get going because we're running over time. We're going to the last bit of games with the audience and then last words. Okay, so we got trivia time. All right, so got some questions here for you. You guys ready? Get your fingers ready on your keyboard or touching on your phone or whatever. Make sure you sanitize that thing once in a while because otherwise that's disgusting. All right. Madago says Oasis. I don't know. I don't understand those pre-answers. Enduro Racer. All right, Grimjob's ready. All right, question number 1. This is video games. I'm going to start with the video game trivia. Bandage Girl is the girlfriend of which video game character? Have I asked that one before? I don't know.
Did you say bandage?
Bandage. Yeah, not bondage. Bandage.
It almost sounds like one of the Silent Hill nurses.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, Kenny, I forgot to mention it. If Kenny's still there, he said, "Did I get a haircut?" How the fuck did Kenny tell if I got a haircut? He's spot on. He's right. I did get a haircut today. But how did he know that?
Maybe it's the beard's looking very trimmed.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that. I did have a haircut today. It wasn't for the show. It was just due.
Either that or Kenny's outside your window.
Yeah, maybe. Weirdo. What answers we got? I got an ad right as you read the question. That's shit. Do you still get ads if you're a member? Or do you only get rid of the ads if you are a premium? YouTube premium subscriber? I don't know. Anyway.
Have YouTube premium until next month.
Medago is correct. It is Super Meat
Super
Boy.
Meat Boy.
Okay, next question. Which famous wrestler had a cameo appearance in Saints Row 4? Not unless it reloads. Oh, for the ads.
Which of Saints Row? Who was in Saints?
Yeah, I didn't know this one. Kaiser Cade said Rowdy Roddy Piper. Yeah, that's right. Kaiser. All right. Next question.
I'm like Hulk Hogan.
Who is the creator of the civilization theories? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You had that question before, that's why. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have done that one before. Kaisercade, Sid Meier's. Sid Meier. That's right. I really should separate the ones I've used before. What was the first game? I'll start again. What was the first game in the Call of Duty series to be developed by Treyarch? Google is fucking me. Get good. So, Treyarch. What was the first Call of Duty game Treyarch made? It's not Call of Duty 1. Which would also be known as Call of Duty. World at War. It's not 3. Not COD 3. Not Black Ops. Not 3. Come on, guys. You can't just put the number in. It's not Call of Duty 3, so don't try and rewrite that. Kaiser says Call of Duty Big Red one. Red as in read a book? It's Call of Duty 2 Big Red one. I'll give you that.
It's seriously called Big Red one?
Not red like that. Oh yeah, it is. It's RED. Yeah, Big Red one. All right. With more than 80 million copies sold, what was the best-selling game on the Nintendo Wii? Like Lucas's dot, the big red one. He knows me well. That's true. When you get older, man, stuff starts blowing out. I'm telling you. Wii Sports, Wii Fit Sports, Wii Sports. Kaisercade was first on Wii Sports. Is anyone going to get this guy?
Really? That's pretty good when you think about it. 80 million.
No, it's not good. It's fucking skewed numbers is what it is. It only sold that many units because the console sold that many units and it was bundled. It's bullshit. Yeah, it's a bullshit fucking stat. All right, music of the 90s. I'm not going to bloody win that Switch despite all these entries. Just watch. Question. This is the music of the 90s. What band is Michael Stipe the frontman of? I didn't know his name was Michael Stipe. For some reason, I thought his name was... What do I think his name was? I can't remember. I didn't think it was Michael Stipe anyway. Oh, what do I think it was? I don't know. I didn't think it was Michael. That's for sure. Madago says Blur. No. Kaisercade. REM. Another one to Kaisercade.
See you, Star Wars. Have a good day, mates. Thanks for
off to work.
That.
Have a great
Enjoy
evening. Thank you very much, Star Wars. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, Michael Stipe is the front man of REM. Next question. Name the group Mark Wahlberg formed after leaving New Kids on the Block. Kaisercade's got the best internet.
He does.
It is Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. He formed up with his brother, didn't he? With Donnie?
Maybe. I don't know.
From what I remember, he's formed it to keep his brother out of jail.
Everyone, make sure you're watching the show live. I know that sounds silly, but if you get a little bit of lag, if you're on a phone, tap the right hand side of the screen. So over where the chat is, over there, double tap that on a phone and it will fast forward. And if you're lagging behind, it'll put you back live. That's a little tip. Or if you are, maybe refresh it. Close the stream, restart it if you're a little bit behind. Just some tips to make sure you're as live as you can get. Kaiser is just in your
Kaiser's
roof.
in the roof.
Fuck, I've got Kaiser in the roof and I've got Kenny in the backyard. Question: who is Robert Matthew Van Winkle better known as?
Van Winkle.
Good view of Lucas's dot from there. Nick's under the table. Quick, Kazuke doesn't know the right answer. It's not Bono. Grimjaw! Yeah, Robert Van Winkle is Vanilla Ice. Well done. All right, now it's time
Now
for
a
gibberish.
multi-millionaire. Yeah, real estate agent. Good old
Vanilla
Bill
Ice
Ross.
is a millionaire?
Multi-millionaire. He's a real estate agent. Really,
Well, you'd have to be
apparently a
multi.
really good one.
Millionaire's not really that impressive these days.
No,
Arguably,
multi-millionaire.
yeah, I know, but I was just making the point of me saying millionaire. I would actually dare say I am probably a millionaire, which is not that great.
Yeah. I don't even have a car.
Wow, you got a company car. I wouldn't have a car if I had a company car as well. Anyway, this is incoherent or gibberish question time. All right, first one is I'll hike, pig putt, sand ike, and ort lie.
What? What did you say about what?
I'm not going to show it anymore on screen because I think people Google the actual words. So I'm just going to say it. He's a vanillionaire. That's excellent. I'm going to give you a bonus point.
There's your one from before.
Yeah, you get a vanillionaire. I'll take a pork and cream pie. No. I'll read it again.
Read it again.
I'll hike, pig putt, sand ike, and ort lie. I'll hike, pig putt, sand ike, and ort lie. Swedish chef, what the fuck?
That's kind of what he sounds like, doesn't he? Hurdy, hurdy, hurdy. Hurdy, hurdy.
I'll hike, pig putt, sand ike, and ort lie. The absurd comes in with I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yeah. Absurd. Very good. All right, next one. Nib, pull, pierce, sing. That's an easy one, isn't it?
I got that one. I reckon I got that one anyway.
What did you say it is?
I'm saying the same as Grim. Nipple piercing.
Nib, pull, pierce, sing. Nipple piercing. Easy one. All right, next one. Calm, heed, at tea. Calm, heed, at tea. Calm your tits. Comedy acting? Nah.
Night 18 as well.
Calm, heed, at tea. They say they were going?
18. 18's heading off.
How can't I see that? Oh, there it is. Not off and back to work tomorrow. Bye-bye.
We've got Grim with comedy
All right,
acting.
what do we need a hint?
Kaiser with community.
Here's a hint. Well, it's similar to, it's not exactly, but Darth Vader's last words. Calm heed at tea. Hey, Azrael, call me daddy.
Az comes in with the deviant answer.
That's the hint. Darth Vader's last words. Call me daddy. Az. There we go. Well, that's it for trivia time. All right. I think it's time for last words. Let's go into last words.
Last words.
All right. What do I have to say for last words? I don't think I had anything other than some random posts. What do you have? Anything?
You didn't have anything. Well, you didn't send me anything.
No,
So
I've
whether
got nothing
something's
written
changed
down.
since then. But a quick shout out to everyone listening live, as I always do. Thank you very much. If you haven't yet, go and hit that like button. Or if you don't like us, hit the don't like button. They both work.
The thumbs
Whatever
down or
you feel up
whatever.
to.
Go nuts.
Go
Even
and
write a comment
tell us
about
what you
how
really
shit
think.
we are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mate, a quick bit of last words. The game Dinkum, which is a Aussie
That's on sale.
farming type game. It's on sale at the moment, so
Yeah, that
go and have a
game
look
looks
at
cool.
that. It's a pretty cool little game. So go and have a look at that one.
We must
if
have
you
got the
like.
same email today.
Oh yes.
Very good.
Random.
All right, just do some random posts. All right, so the first one is, do you shave your junk? You should try shaving. It'll look bigger. Me after shaving. It's still a little chode with a gigantic nutsack. What a bizarre looking creature. Is that photoshopped? Or surely they don't have nuts like that, do they? I'm a little bit embarrassed.
They're
Stuart, not
pretty
so
full
little.
on.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive nutsack. All right, this one is titled "The Spider Finger."
Ah, yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty innocent, isn't it? Kids
That is,
probably
yeah.
trying to just do the same thing as Spider-Man, but just didn't quite pull it off the way it was intended.
Yep.
Oh,
She's just doing what we're all thinking.
yeah, all that. Yeah, fuck off,
Yeah.
Auntie Vera. Go and have a smoke and a.
Go and have your durry and
shandy.
your wine and stop taking photos of me.
That's a shanty. Beer and lemonade. All right, the next one. Next one's funny. No more walkies for you. Look at this dog's face. When you realise you were never going on a walk again.
Oh,
Look at how disappointed he looks. Look at the poor guy.
poor little. It's just, that's a shocking look.
They named him Snacky Poo. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. All right. Next one is titled, "What Do You Want?" When you sit down to play the game and everyone in your house needs you all of a sudden. Snoogs, I feel like that's your life.
Yeah.
That's Snoogs in a nutshell.
Yep.
Cracking the shits. Anyway, all right. Next one is free dishwasher. Who wants a free dishwasher? Well, you look at that. Dry comes with a free dishwasher. Is she naked? Like, or is that? Oh, no, that's her leg. I thought that got a bit weird with perspective. She may not be wearing pants, but anyway. All right. Next one. Not going cheap. Accurate. For sale. Dead budgie. Not going cheap. Get it? CHEEP.
I've seen that 100 times and I laugh at it every single time.
I always see it and I think, is that the bird from Dumb and Dumber?
Yes, exactly. He's sitting there, right?
Petey. Little bird.
Oh,
Lovely. All right, next next one. What happened to Madonna? This is scary. Imagine being a time traveler and going back to 1990 and telling everyone that one day Roseanne Barr will be better looking than Madonna. You'd be fucking told, you'd be sent to an asylum. So you're mental, mate. Not only are you talking about time travel, as if that would ever be a thing. But Roseanne Barr looks great. Madonna.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she looks like Marilyn Manson from the 2000s. That's horrendous. Anyway, not that I'm an oil painting. Maybe I'm an oil painting that got dropped. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. This one is the McCum shot. Was it a little extra mail? Didn't order a fucking McCum shot. Lucas is better looking than Madonna. Awesome. Thank you. That is... Someone was quitting that day, I think, when they
someone had enough.
When they made that. That's why I'm not allowed over anymore.
That was Wraithy's last shift at Macca's.
All right, how about this for male blindness? Accurate as hell. Where's the ketchup? Sniper in that building, 400 yards out past the trees.
Hell, it happened with dinner tonight. I was looking for pasta and it was actually at my head height, where instead of down the bottom where pasta usually is, so I couldn't find it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if it was where it was supposed to be, you would have found it. Yeah, I got your back. Unlike everybody else that's watching tonight that didn't have my back, that's what you get. Smashed him. Oh, I didn't smash you. It was pretty close, actually. In versus. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say.
That's it.
I'm done.
All good.
Yeah,
Wrap her up.
I'm upset.
What do you reckon?
My feelings are hurt. Yeah, you wrap it up. You're the cool guy.
Cool guy.
Maybe the cool guy next show can do a presentation on the inner workings of Destiny 2.
I'm sure everyone would love to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can put together something.
Awesome. Look forward to it. Just use ChatGPT.
That's a thought too. Yeah, no worries. All right, well, thanks to everyone for joining us, and we will see you for the next one. While you're here, though, be sure again to hit that sub button, and if you've liked it, why not hit us? Why not throw us a like? It really helps us move up the YouTube algorithm. If you have any feedback, feel free to jump into our Discord or just leave a note on the video below or when it goes live. Why not follow our socials to get a bit of insight into what we get up to? Links, as always, are in the podcast show notes and description. I've still got podcast written in there. I've got to get rid of that.
Yes, yeah, that's old, bro.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all from me. As always, I've been Snoogs.
I've been Lucas.
See us.
Bye-bye, dude.
AGExp Super chatted $2. Stay sexy, Lucas, delicious, and Snoodle Puss.